What's going on, people? It's your boy Tony Guns, back at y'all with another one. I'm gonna make this real quick. I say that all the time, but I really need to make this one quick because I want to get straight to the point. There's no need in overindulging in this conversation. And so today's order of business, as usual, the first order of business is and always is building leaders and creating kings operation by building national development over generations. Black Ops, but Fandog TV. That's what we're doing it for. That's the purpose of it. Just building those leaders and creating kings. Building ourselves, one, into leaders. And showing ourselves and proving ourselves to be king. But then two, imparting that same wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we come across in our youth, in our brothers, in our partners and things of that nature, in our families. So with that being said, the second order of business, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of having laser-like focus. You say, Gunner, what you talking about when you say laser-like focus? Because of course, obviously, y'all know, what's said, but what am I talking about with having laser-like focus? I'm talking about, when it comes down to success, things that we want to be successful in. And I'm not defining success by money and anything monetary. I'm defining success by something that you are absolutely good at. Something that you become good at. You develop a skill set or acquired a certain skill set in order to make you optimal, most optimal, in whatever that position may look like or whatever it may be. We just kind of want to be successful. You get what I'm saying? All too often, and I say we, meaning myself as well, included, it is literally the easiest thing to do. It is literally the easiest thing to do, but it's so hard for us. And it's crazy. You see, like if you truly want to be successful in anything, you gotta dedicate yourself to it. Like if you really want it, whatever it is that you really want to do, if you literally dedicate at least an hour. Now I would definitely suggest that you do more. But if you dedicate at least an hour on extensive research and high reps of whatever it is that you choose to do every day, if you choose to do it every day without fail, I guarantee it's almost impossible. Now nothing's impossible, but it's almost impossible for you to not become better at it, no matter what it is. It's the easiest thing. All you have to do is do it every day. If you literally want to get in shape, all you literally have to do is work out every day if you want to get in better shape. Now that does not mean that you're going to go out here, hit the gym, do a couple push-ups, hit the bench, work out, run on the treadmill and for a few weeks, and miraculously you're going to look like, a wrestling man or action figure or something like that. No, everybody's body is different. It responds differently to workouts and things of that nature. But it can be the best version of you if you literally dedicated yourself every day. If for whatever the reason you say that you wanted to be maybe let's say a carpenter. You decide that you wanted to be a carpenter. The first thing that you do is you go study what it is to be a carpenter, what that looks like, what that entails, the hours, the time, the measurements. You balance and weigh yourself according to that. And you do it every single day. High reps every single day. And the more and more you do it, you may never become a master carpenter. But I guarantee you will be a lot better than the next man and or woman that didn't do it at all. That didn't put in any work in it at all. I guarantee it. If you want to be a top HVAC technician, if you dedicate your time, energy, and effort into study and researching what it is, condensing coils, how to clean condensing coils, how to test compressor and things of that nature, how to troubleshoot condensing coils and HVAC systems, split systems, things like furnaces, things of that nature. If you dig into that every single day, say you already in the field and you already went to school. We know that going to school is a good thing, but it serves as an introduction for us. It serves as an introduction for us, and you only get a little bit out of it. More often than not, men, we are kinesthetic visual learners. More often than not, we are kinesthetic visual learners. What that means is we learn best by physically doing, seeing, and then doing the things that we wish to acquire, the skills that we wish to acquire, especially if we wish to acquire them on a high level or on a high scale and truly mount up to something within that position. We have to physically see, then physically do those things. And you take the opportunities of the day. You utilize and maximize the time of day. Put the time, energy, and effort into it every single day. It's almost impossible for us to fail in those things. It's almost impossible for us to not seek or be successful in those areas. But those are the pros. And let's talk about the cons real quick. The cons of it is it's only a certain amount of time in a day, so you may lose sleep. You may develop such a laser-like focus that you may have to put something on a back burner. And that's what's going to happen. That's the facts of the matter. If you truly want to be successful in your business endeavors and things of that nature, then guess what? Oftentimes with truly successful men, one of the things that suffer from time to time is family. You have to find a way to develop that work-life balance, that family and business balance. You have to find a way to maintain it, but then with that, your family also have to understand it. You have to find a way to explain and understand and get them to realize and rationalize what your dreams are. What your dreams are. Buy into your dreams, but not only them buy into your dreams, you have to make it your business to put it in front of them and show them why and allow them, as well as yourself, to reap the benefits. To reap the benefits. If I were a military man and that was my career, my family would have to understand that I'm not only doing this for our family, I am providing a service to our country. I am making sure that you could be safe, that some of the freedoms that we are able to take part of, be a part of, is based on the work that I do in that military. Some of those freedoms that we are a part of, and we need more. Especially my people, we need more, but you are free when you dive into the things that you claim you want. If you really want it, there is no half-stepping. And that's our problem. We just half-step. That's my problem. With so much in life, I just half-step because I just half want it. I want it, but I just kind of want it. I don't want it bad enough that I'm going to dedicate each and every single day as many hours as possible into attaining that dream. I don't put in enough work. I don't put in enough work. That's what it comes down to. You got to put in the man hours in order to become better at it, in order to become better for it, in order to become successful. It's those man hours. This is not something that's brand new. This isn't something that's rocket science. I'm sure that you've tuned in and heard multiple people come to you and tell you, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. You ever played any sports? Your coach is constantly telling you, they're high reps. You ever worked out or went to the gym, had a New Year's resolution that you wanted, and you even so much so that you hired a personal trainer and he telling you high reps. You ever went to school? Went to school for something and your teachers was constantly telling you that only way you're going to do it is by constantly studying high reps. We have been told that throughout our entire lives. But the problem is, we've also been shown procrastination our entire lives. We've developed a procrastinating mindset over the years. Things that we want to do, we know we ought to do, but we don't put enough time, energy, and effort. And I always speak on that. Time, energy, and effort. We don't put enough of it into what we truly want. We don't put enough of it. If you're one of those individuals that, for whatever the reason, you keep bumping your head, tripping over the same rock over and over and over. You're a young man, living life. You had it rough. You was a street dude. You understand what I'm saying? You come up from a harsh and hard environment, and you're a product of your environment and subject to those ways. So you've developed that street mentality, that street understanding, street savvy, street knowledge. You've had success in it as well. But then your shortcoming end up being you can't stay home. You can't stay home for whatever reason. You keep having to get locked up. You keep going inside of that system, giving countless of hours in time to a system that can care less about your well-being. taking hours and countless hours in time away from a family that needs and appreciate your well-being. And then you talk to them on the phone and you say, yeah, I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna do better, man. This time, watch, I got a plan this time. I'm doing this time. This go round, man, it's dried up out there. That sounds good. It sounds wonderful. But then when you come home, things are all slow. You're not used to getting the money that you're getting. Things moving, but you still have those responsibilities. You jump right back into it. You still have responsibilities that you've acquired over the years that you already left for some years or some time based on how long it is that you are away from your family. You have to jump right back in. So you feel like the best way for you to do that and the most effective way for you to do that is what you already know. But what you don't know is, if you truly come up with a plan while you're in there, if you truly come up with a plan, if you truly stick to that game plan, you truly stick to your guns, you truly do exactly what you say you're going to do, and you put that time in, and I ain't talking about time in the system. I'm talking about you put that time in to maximize a craft, to maximize a craft. Stop being lazy and wanting to live the street life. That's really all it is. Laziness is lazy. You don't want to dedicate yourself to something worth it. You don't want to put the time in because you want to be on your own time. And that's cool. But understand, a part of being on your own time, you can become a businessman. You already are. It's just a different hustle. You're already an entrepreneur. It's just the product that you're selling is different. Let's step away from them streets, fellas. Let's step away from those streets and step into an industry. Let's get out of the streets and step into an industry. Some sort of industry, whether you go to work for somebody and you do that temporarily because you know that you're really not the working man. At least not the working type for somebody else. And you develop those skills that you need to move forward and become that entrepreneur that you truly are. And become that entrepreneur. But it comes with work. It comes with dedication. More importantly, it comes with discipline. And that's what we lack. That's what I lack. On a regular basis, discipline. Y'all see me, I work out, I look good. To y'all. To me, I need more. I need more. It's so much more I can get out of my body. So much more I can get out of my body, but I lack the discipline. Because there's always other things that I put in front of me. And if I mention those things, they're always going to sound good. I still got to find time to put in time with the family. I have a large family. I got to find time to be there. I'm one of those individuals in the family that everybody rely on. So I got to constantly be there for the family. I want to keep the family afloat. So I put a lot of weight on my back. And that's the excuse that I give myself. But what you should do is say no. What you could do, what I could do, is say no, I can't do this. I can't be there. I won't be here. I won't be there. This is my focus right now. You love me like you say you do. Understand that this is what I'm doing. Huh? Yeah. You love me like you say you do. Understand that this right here, this is what I'm putting my time into. I'll get back to that later. I got to take care of this right here. And it's a thin line when you're trying to balance it all out. Trying your hardest not to fall down. Trying not to lose control. But it's on us to do it. And I'm big enough to do it. Just got to develop that mind state. Just got to develop that mind state. Building leaders and creating kings operation by building national development over generations. Black Ops Bando. If you like what I put out, hit that thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Make sure you comment. Let's talk about it. Let's speak on a few things. Let's open up a dialogue, a level of dialogue that I can reach and teach and talk to. Even if it ain't a teaching moment, sometimes this ain't teaching for different individuals that may look at the channel. Sometimes this ain't a teaching moment. Sometimes it's just a thing that serves as a reminder. Shit, I'm that man. I'm that dude. I'm that lady. I'm that woman. I'm that king. I'm that queen. Sometimes it just serves as a reminder for some of y'all. Let's talk about it. Live strong or die weak. Do man shit. Ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure until then. Let that dog out.